Hey, Mackie, I'm not hearing you.
It's 8-0.
Okay.
Long range.
You weren't broadcasting 8-0.
Oh, really?
Nope.
You were broadcasting 8-5.
Radio check 8-0 over.
5x5.
Okay, that's weird. I didn't hear you on it.
I didn't reply in 5.
Oh, okay. You heard it.
I hear you though. I hear you.
So I'm gonna come out of these bushes. Don't cheat, but just when you see me, give your squad a 3D's contact report to the best of your ability, and don't shoot me. Just go bang bang. All right, guys.
Got it.
All right, thanks.
Contact rifleman bearing 345, range 20 meters. Bang bang.
Bangly bang bang.
All right, so that's pretty easy. Obviously in combat it's pretty hard, right? Because there's people actually shooting at you.
Probably wouldn't have described you or given a range.
Yes.
Bearing would definitely be a thing.
So this is all of Raider. It looks like. So you guys understand the concept, correct?
Private?
Oh. Yes, sir.
I understand that, but I have a question.
Go ahead.
I have a problem with with the hood system on the helmet. I was able to use the compass, so the directions, like
Okay.
220 zip, but the hood is not deactivated here. So I always have to get out my compass to see where he's talking from. Is there a way to
Travis,
quicken
I have a supplement mod. I will get to you after the FTX. That will help you with that.
All right, thanks.
It re-adds a HUD compass.
I just use K.
Okay. Yeah, I use K too. So just Q takes time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everyone here, make sure you guys are all on yelling so that way everyone can hear you. And then also if you use GPSs, it also gives you a bearing with your GPS.
Yeah, just click right panel next to pull up your GPS if it's not already up.
Yep.
Micro dagger is my favorite tool right now.
Right panel?
If you guys can't hear him, you can get a little closer because it might get busy.
Good job, Raider. I know it's kind of basic and boring, but we'll do the next squad so we can get on to the next station, learn some valuable things. All right, Warrior, you volunteered next, so just get your guys in a wedge, and we'll do the same thing.
Mackie, I had Brown put an arsenal up here, so I'll just throw some red smokes.
Okay, that's even better.
Warrior. I got purple smoke.
The red smoke will be your target, all right?
Red smoke?
Red smoke. So the red smoke is contact when you see it.
Fling your gun, huh?
What? Oh, am I?
Ready? Smoke out, smoke out, smoke out.
It's red, right, Rock?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Contact, red smoke, bearing 316, 100 meters.
See?
Bang, bang.
Very good. Alright. See, it's very simple stuff, but the simple stuff will help a lot once we get it down.
Mackie.
Good job. Thank you, Warrior.
Mackie.
Yes.
Yep.
So you guys are doing 50 meters front or whatsoever. How do you determine that the hostile target is 100 meters, 200 meters?
Yes.
Oh, you just guess. It doesn't have to be precise.
Honestly, I called out 100. That's probably well within 100 meters, but
About
you get the
60
idea of whether or not it's close or
Cox.
far based on it. Like if I said 500, look farther out than.
Yeah, I've got
100.
Once the cohesion of the squads gets down to you, these will be easier, and you'll be saying contact bearing northeast, second floor window, and then you'll be able to identify that as a squad a lot easier as you do it more.
The TGI thing.
So, yep, that's a good question.
Give links to the.
All right.
Boys,
Jackal.
just full circle, go up, crouch.
Roger. Let's move over, Jackal.
Jackal.
Wedge on me.
Y'all friends here.
You don't know what a diamond is, right?
Yeah. It's a piece of stone, actually sand.
Silence, Tim.
Raider, privates, you know what a diamond is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure
formation,
everyone's
you mean?
watching different
Yeah,
ways.
I'm gonna call that formation a lot more. Poor
Hey,
guys.
Santos, do me a favor and go to whisper while you guys are talking in your squad.
Bang, bang.
Hey, firm.
All right, you guys got it. You got it. All right, good job. Good job.
Hold on, one quick thing I want to go over
Travis.
before we go ahead and adjust. Everybody go ahead and orient towards that red smoke again. One thing I noticed. Whenever you guys say your 3Ds and you guys orient towards your smoke, make sure one thing that you guys do is you don't shoot the dude in front of you in the fucking back. You guys all know that by now, but I want to make sure this is very clear. If the guy in front of you is crouching, or if you don't have a shot, or if your sector doesn't look safe to fire down, then make sure you're not taking your shots. Just hold fire if somebody's in front of you or is in danger of crossing your path without noticing. Just make sure you have a clear sector of fire at all times.
Yep, and
Reminds me
it's
of
the
that time I
squad leader's
accidentally
discretion
kneecapped Rock.
on how they want to handle it. You know, you take contact from, say, that way, the left. Maybe your squad leader wants to break down into a line in that situation. That's something your squad leader will establish with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So it all depends how your squad leader likes to handle those situations.
So,
Gotcha.
what he
Understood.
just said, that you don't
Yep.
die.
All right, let's school circle up real quick just to get this over with.
Thing that I have.
All right, we're just gonna get a quick school circle, guys, just to finish this real quick, and then we'll go on to LDAs, which is gonna really help us tactically. All right, so that's pretty simple. That's stuff you guys learned in phase 1. But the simple things is what's gonna really help us going forward. So I know it's boring, I know it's kind of stupid, but this is something you guys should be practicing every squad training, somehow supplemented into your training. It doesn't have to be the focus, but it should be involved with everything you do. Because when we go on our next campaign, if it's what it's supposed to be, then you're going to be probably in more close quarters kind of situations where you're going to need to call out the 3Ds, and you know some of the information might not be needed. So you'll figure out as a squad what you want in that situation. It's not so much the 3Ds that's important, it's the fact that you're calling out so much the direction and what it is, because distance is going to vary too much to really like get it accurate. So just guess the distance. That's not the most important part. In my opinion, it's the direction and the fact that there's contact in that direction. So it's up to your squad leaders how you handle those situations, obviously. Depends on the actual environment you're in as well. That's all we have for 3Ds, but we're going to go over to the second road by the tree line to our southwest, and we're going to do LDAs. We'll go reverse order, so this time it will go Jackal, Warrior, and then Raider, and then we'll do a platoon LDA as well. So let's head over there, and we'll get started.
Excuse me, my arm is just crashed, so I will hop back in again.
Okay, yep, no problem.
I got a exit code dead. So yeah.
Alright, we'll be right by the same place. I'll mark it on the map.
Okay.
Follow the group. I'm waiting for help.
Are you feeling overwhelmed yet?
It's so much information.
Yeah.
Actually, a bit too much information in all honesty. Like I'm kind of drowning in it.
Wait till you
should have learned this all in ODST TP.
Right.
And then it's just gonna be red dots everywhere.
Alright, let's get close to this road and we'll get in a school circle. I want to ask you a few questions.
What? No, I'm not talking about that at all.
I'm
talking about the
school
HUD.
circle, please.
Yeah, button it up, school circle. Listen up, listen up.
Alright, so, well, we got a few runners. Alright, so can anyone tell me what's dangerous right here if we were to cross this?
Ambush.
Yeah, from where?
Other side of the road.
Other side of the road. Maybe a warthog comes down one of the sides of the road.
No, the either side of the road.
Yeah, pretty much. This is just a dangerous area, hence linear danger areas. There's multiple ways to deal with this, but what we're gonna go over today is very simple. So, what we're gonna do is I'm going to take Jackal real quick, and everyone else is kind of gonna spread out. So just back off, and once they're set up, I'll have you all come look. Alright, so just getting like a wedge just right here. Like facing me. Doesn't have to be perfect, just to kind of demonstrate. So, let's say, Corporal Rune, or Sergeant Rune, sorry. You're approaching this area, and you're like, shit, there's an LDA. You know, this will become natural at some point. But what you could say is, you know, LDA ahead. Come up with a phrase that you want to use. So we'll say LDA ahead. Prepare to set. And so, as soon as you see this road, you're gonna break into a column, no matter what formation you're in. All right, because this is gonna make it simple. So you guys will break into a column right now. Just collapse. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then, so this is how we're gonna do it every time. The first guy is always gonna come to the right, set a base of fire facing to the right. All right. So if you want to stand by me and just cover the right. I'm not going to say directions or like cardinal directions because that will change obviously depending where you are. The second guy is always going to come and get the left. As soon as the second guy is set, he's going to say the gate is set.
Gate is set.
Yeah. So because you guys are now you're setting up a gate. The next guy is going to cross the street and set the right. So then you guys should keep going now. Once that's set, you guys are going to keep going. The whole squad. So you're going to come through, and you're going to get the left because you're the next guy. It alternates. Gate
is set.
Alright, so you're going to take whichever way the objective is. So say the objective is this way, you're going to cover towards the objective. So you guys just stay here for a second so we can get the other squads to see this demonstration. Alright, so you guys kind of see what happened there?
Yes, sir.
You kind of hear me as well? I don't know if you could hear me that far. Alright, so basically, say you approach one of these just to be safe. You're always going to be probably in a wedge, but as soon as you see an LDA, your squad leader is going to want to break into a column. That way we can always do this the exact same way. The first guy is always going to take the right side of the LDA, and the second guy is always going to take the left side of the LDA. Once their base of fire is set, they're going to say the gate is set, and the rest of the squad is going to push through. And the same thing. The first guy, so the third guy, if you want to call it that, is going to take the right, and the fourth guy is going to take the left. And whoever's left is going to cover towards the objective and essentially set up a 360 perimeter. Once the other side's set, the remaining people on the beginning cross. And then you guys break back into the original formation and leave. Pretty simple. Does anyone have any questions? I know that's a lot.
Go ahead and get them setting up their LDAs, and then I'll break down Jackal.
Okay. Alright, so next is going to be Warrior.
Alright, so...
Helmets on, guns out.
Hey, you guys down there can hear me in Jackal, right?
Alright, so pretend you're in a wedge, real quick, it doesn't need pretty.
Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to break down your LDA. So what'll happen
you obviously see that this is an LDA, so you break them into a column.
And you'll run and you'll exit towards this gate here.
Diamond up on me, we're going to go to the other side of it.
And then you just do, so you go to the right, Winters.
Next, Phillips.
Alright, so the gate is set.
Now you guys will have your gate
across and set the next gate.
Like you will put gate closed. And then that means
for simplicity, Huff, you're going to be the back of the diamond. Croft, you're going to stay the right. And Travis, you're going to take the left.
Alright, so then you guys cross and get back in formation.
In our wedge, you already have your point man oriented towards. So you guys will just be able to get
Copy.
in your wedge.
Copy.
Straight that direction
Copy.
Of course, we'll set back up on this side and go back the other way.
Alright, any questions about that?
Negative.
Alrighty.
Winners, you got this so I can go help Raider? You got this by yourself so I can go help Raider? Alright.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a platoon LDA after this.
You guys
so we just want each squad to run it first. So go ahead and
Santos,
go back over to the other side of the road and set it up again until it's a fluid motion.
He's to my right.
Raider, get set to cross the LDA. Go ahead, call him up.
Figured you got it.
Alright. Are you guys all set and ready to
Step back
yeah,
up,
we're
guys.
just running through it again since Tim just got back.
Okay. Yeah, staff storage, fucking kill me.
Gate is set, cross the danger zone.
So this is going to be what we're doing when we reach an LDA.
What?
So...
Alright, Jackal, LDA, go ahead.
I have no idea what you're
You guys
saying.
are going to collapse into
Crossing.
Tim, are you good?
Gates open, go and cross.
6-0, Valkyrie 1, this is Nomad. We are running through some platoon live.
Raider Diamond up on me.
Aviation is free to do whatever they want.
Last man, Elliot.
Last man.
Gate set, move cross.
LDA ahead, go ahead, call them up.
Roger, crossing.
Once they're set, the yellow
I'll
radio that
see
the
if
gate
the
is
rock
set,
has something
and
for
we'll
you.
follow over.
Nomad out.
Gate is set, cross the danger zone.
Yes. He covers whatever other
Crossing.
sector there is. Well, those two
so like
keep
ahead.
there too. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, Tim, when he moves through, since he's the third man,
Good job, Raider, wedge up.
orient towards
just
the
wait.
objective,
We're
and
gonna
then
do a
once you
platoon
guys
one,
break
okay?
down, he would assume point
Copy.
on the next wedge. So you guys, in effect, would be
Alright, bring it in.
back into a wedge with the LDA when you close it, and then be ready just to get the hell out of Dodge.
Alright.
And you understand
You
the
guys
whole
can go
point
if you
is
want to go again.
a lot of times on
Once you get
roads,
across, we're going to do a platoon one.
Indies like to show up in warthogs, or just it just creates this whole everyone's watching a
Well,
sector.
I didn't hear what you said. V? What do you mean? The wedge? Or?
You let them know, you do your
Oh.
PDs, you say, I got a
Gate is
warthog.
open.
I think this
Either
is more
stay
just
left,
for
because
what
we all know which
cover
is the
once
left
we
at that
meet an
point,
LDA.
or
But
bearing and direction.
yeah.
You can say left.
Gate is open.
Ideally, you want to say a compass bearing or a compass direction.
The main purpose of an
But in the heat of the
LDA
moment,
is
you
like
just
the
gotta
only
make
time
sure
you're
Why do you
using
have a
when you're
battle
crossing
rifle
a
skill
road,
on your SMG?
right? So like,
Because you
pretend
never know
this
when
is
you
a
got a sniper
road,
scanner.
like a country dirt road, and you set up
I
an
Good job,
LDA.
guys.
can't argue
The
that.
purpose
Jackal, the
of
only
an
thing I'd
LDA
recommend is
to
spacing it out a little bit more with your
defend the
gates and
element,
setting it
flank,
a little wide over
from
perimeter.
fucking that side,
Roger that side.
and this
Where'd
I'm
you
gonna
say-
give a
what
few
did you say,
more
sir?
like
pointers once we
warthog or
group
an
up
infantry
again.
platoon doesn't
Oh
go
no,
along.
wondering
Just
why
chill
you
out for a
had
few
a
minutes. We'll get everyone
battle
together
rifle
and we'll
skill
do a
on your
platoon one.
SMG.
Send you a link.
It just
Somebody
gives
already
the
hit
Thank
back
option
and you
to
got
use the
sniped.
return of suppression and
Yeah,
covering
you got a
fire,
snipes in there
but you
sometimes,
guys
don't
are
you?
engaged.
It's not the server.
Right.
So if we
Uh,
get caught in a
After I
road,
broke
we're
the
gonna
I don't know, man. You
slaughter.
should have go like.
Yep.
The point is to make sure that we at least see the threat coming beforehand.
It's not you. It's
Yep.
not the server. It's
It's
the mod.
the complete truth.
Stay here.
Yeah.
All the other squads are
Need to
ready,
do
so
some fixing
if
stiff
these guys are ready
and
too,
push
then
the
we
new
can do a
PB.
platoon one. I'm gonna give it a quick
I'll
pointers
get
too.
you set. We'll help
Alright,
you out
do you
with
wanna
the
do the
PBO
pointers
and then
first or
After-
the
after
platoon
that.
first?
HUD
Just
fix.
do the point.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
after. But
pointers
I'm gonna
first.
get you set
Okay.
up and fixed.
All
Thanks,
squad
man.
leaders, school
What's
circle
up,
back
camera
up
guy?
on Mackie.
We're gonna back
Hey,
it up.
skill circle on Mackie.
Oh yeah.
Praise the Lord.
Oh, scaring the children.
All right, guys.
Overlord.
That was very good. Very nice to watch. The thing I want to go over real quick. It's kind of hard to do here, but I mean, this is best. Like if you're coming from one tree line to another, it's like the wet dream of an LDA. That way, my opinion. You might have a different opinion. Squad leaders, it's up to your discretion. But the best way to do this definitely is the people that are setting the gate. Let them go first, a good like 50, 25 meters ahead of the rest of the squad, so they can set that gate, so it can be really fluid. Because as soon as they're set, you just want the other people to cross at the gate and keep moving. It's not about securing the area as much as quickly securing it to make sure that you can observe any threats that might come and to deal with them accordingly, but you don't want to linger too long either. So it's something that you have to get down like very fluid, and just it's something that you'll have to tweak as you go. That's definitely something that will happen over time. That's not going to happen right now. Rock, do you have any more pointers to bring up?
Not really. I just basically LDA is the main purpose of them in itself is just to make sure that you guys can respond to contact on either side when you're crossing an open area like a road or a valley or a ditch, and so on and so forth. It's to maximize the amount of effort you can put towards an enemy whenever you cross a danger area, which is what the whole drill is for. That's all I got.
Another thing too is it's up to you if you want to keep it tight or spread it out. I think 20 meters between the gate, like each gate side, is probably your best bet. Obviously, you don't need to measure that shit out. It doesn't need to be perfect on each side. But you want enough to where if you took some sort of explosive round or something on one side, it's not going to take out the whole gate. Don't be afraid if you take contact while trying to go across an LDA to fall back to a tree line or whatever. You always want to put yourself in, you want to gain the advantage. If that means going backwards, which is something we're going to go over today, it's okay to do that. Don't be afraid to retreat as much as it sucks. The most important thing is limit casualties and complete the objective in that order. What we're going to do now is go over how to do this if we're ever in a platoon situation. You know, maybe we drop to a planet and we're moving to an objective as one, and we come across an LDA. It's essentially the same thing, except say, we'll just do it in order. Say Jackal's taking lead on like a platoon wedge, which is essentially 3 wedges, in case you don't know that. 3 wedges making a wedge. And they'll do the same thing they just did and keep it wide enough for, one of the other squads to go in between them and go push to the other side and set up security on the other side. And then the next squad goes through at the same time, almost, about 50 meters difference. And then they set up the other, think of it on the left and right quadrant on the other side for security. 1 squad left, 1 squad the right. Once they're all set, Jackal would then get in the front of the whole formation again, and you guys would move out the same way you started. It's that simple. I know it sounds like a lot, maybe, but it's simple once you get it down.
The easiest way to do it is just to do it. Literally, yeah. You can just learn it by doing it.
So behind me, because we got plenty of space, let's have Jackal kind of start the wedge on me, and then kind of think of it as a staggered column in the sense of how your spacing is with the squads in wedges.
Okay.
So
all right, so Jackal, wedge here. Warrior, wedge here. Raider, wedge here. Now you're going to orient that direction. 2R, 5-5, or not 5-5, but like 60.
Croft, keep in front of you next to Santos.
Yeah, spin it around.
Alright.
Tim, over here.
Sorry, that's my bad. I thought we were going that way.
No, we're going to go that way.
Right. So...
Shouldn't.
Oh, guys, look
should me and Croft only switch, because then we can go easily to a diamond?
Doesn't
matter.
Just remember, in a diamond, you guys are either side of it, and in a wedge, you guys are behind me, and Huff is behind you. Just remember those.
Yeah, okay.
Raider ready.
Warrior radio's on. They're just...
Roger that. So this is how it's going to work. This is going to be the best simulation we can do as far as without contact or without an actual situation. So, Jackal, we're just gonna, you guys are gonna move kind of slow as a platoon in this formation you have established right now as a whole. Jackal's going to follow the net, LDA ahead, setting the gate, and once they conduct the exact same thing we just did, their squad leader will say gate is set, and that will mean both sides of the gate are set for the rest of the squads to cross through.
Do you guys actually remove your magazines for training?
What do you say?
Warriors.
Just don't shoot anybody.
What do you say?
Nah, I always remove it when we do training, so...
Cook.
I have my gun on safety, but the point is, just don't shoot anybody. Don't try to shoot nobody.
Yeah, he said they're gonna walk up, and they're gonna announce it.
So, Jackal's gonna set the gate, we're gonna cross the danger zone. I'm gonna say something witty to a warrior like, ladies first, we're gonna go last.
They're gonna call gate deployed, and then we'll
Copy that.
through it, both squads.
Okay.
Roger.
Did you get that?
Yep,
okay.
I got that.
Facing cook.
Winter's Jackal is setting up the gate for an LBA ahead.
Okay.
Warrior copies. Warrior copies. Oh boy, I haven't been a comms guy for a while now. That's what I did in my last unit. It's actually a lot of fun.
Raider falling behind Warrior. And re-wedge on me.
Once we get up to the LDA, start to call them up so we can cross.
Yeah, breach the danger zone, let's go.
Call them up, double time.
This white smoke is just standing there ominously. Raider, we have orders. Rally on the firehouse. We're following in Jackal. Get a diamond on me.
Diamond ready.
Following Jacqueline.
Santos, go ahead and bring him into a wedge.
Huff, go ahead, go wedge.
We're good with
Copy.
Diamond, but Diamond, it's not really necessary right now.
Keep your eyes peeled, assume that all movements are in drill, so call out smokes.
You got a hold order.
Alright, flip around, Raider in the lead. Jackal offset right, Warrior offset left. Reorient towards the runways.
Raider, wedge on me.
Orient Alpha Raider.
We're gonna advance, give him some room. Hold
Rob,
set the
Travis,
wedge.
get a wedge going. Can't both be on the same side at the same time.
Let's get it nice and spaced out, boys. Nice
Want me to
and
call
spaced
out the LDA when it comes?
Jackal, go and displace a little bit.
I got it.
To our right.
Understood.
Looking good, looking good. Alright, Raider, move. Send it, Mackie.
Go ahead, call it in. In about 50 meters.
Copy.
Warrior has to go yet, so no, not yet.
Alright. Raider, let's set the gate. Get a calm going. Gate is set. Go, go, go.
Jackal's crossing on us.
Got it.
Keep your eyes peeled.
We good?
Raiders moving across.
Fuck, Croft, fall back.
Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, don't worry. Just.
You see, I thought they were all fucking platoon over there.
Croft, let's break it across.
Bang, 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 bang.
Raider, you're clear.
Falling in on.
What?
Raider, let's get the wedge going.
Jackal copies.
Warrior copies.
All teams are across, gentlemen. Be ready to reform the wedge. Jackal copies. Form the wedge on right side. Alright, Jackal, let's form the wedge on the right.
State of radio next time, we couldn't hear you.
Copy that.
Or I should say we can barely hear you.
Should we keep moving?
Waiting for them to...
So, hey there, handsome boys.
Hello there, bro. That's a fine looking invisible NCO you got.
Doors open.
Disregard shot.
Eyes peeled, call contacts.
Be in the column, let's cross, we'll form from the right side.
Warrior, once everyone's across, you guys set up an LDA at this last road, right? Alright, thank you. Rock on, this tree line will be perfect for the next battle.
Frag grenades?
Give me challenge.
Copy that, I'm grabbing more.
Croft across.
Smith, are you having fun?
I am having fun.
Good to go, cook.
I can
Smith, you're carrying 7 frags.
Hold on.
Hey, Rock.
Scratch that. Warriors taking lead.
I have some extra red smoke if you need.
Alright, guys, let's go. So, Jedi,
Yeah, copy that.
across the road after me.
Recommend we fall in on the left side.
Make it across.
Santos.
Yeah, we're going left.
Copy that.
Yeah, radio there. Gate set.
Gate open. You guys are good to move.
Why are there room?
Scratch that LTA. Roger that, Jackal's crossing. Alright, Jackal, let's go across first.
15 grenade launcher grenades as well.
Through the breach.
I swear to God, will you shut up?
Cover bearing 180.
Last team across.
All
Let's
squads
move.
be advised. Once all squads are across, meet me by this white wall in front of you. Over.
Warriors across.
Alright.
Mackie said something about meeting him over by the wall.
Alright, it's good. You guys just
Alright, Huff, take us in.
here.
Everyone on Huff.
Here.
Yeah, warrior move over.
Empty
Let me
transmission.
get my handy dandy notebook.
Damn, really?
Yeah. Still empty.
Damn, what the...
Still empty.
Did I not have my helmet slung at all? Or on
I'm
this
not
whole
talking
time?
right now.
Nope,
but-
you've been
No, before when you
fucking
hit
ears to
transmit
the
again.
breeze.
Oh,
Good
really?
saving.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But luckily you had
If you
Smith,
didn't
why
hydro
are
on,
you
so.
Is everyone here?
for having 8 frags? You have 7.
This is a joke.
Is everyone here?
Alright. Yep, Jackal's here.
Affirm, Raiders
Warriors
present.
accountable.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, This is what we're going to call Battle Drill 1. This is just make it easy for squad leaders. If they ever come into this situation, they can just yell Battle Drill 1. X team, or Alpha or Bravo team, whichever you guys are calling, red, blue team, whatever you guys are doing these days. One of you flank and one of you set base of fire. Essentially, it's going to be that simple. So, as far as the LDAs went, I guess you guys kind of can see how that might be useful at times, and how it might be not useful depending on the size of the LDA. There's alternative methods to LDAs before we get into the next battle drill. If you guys want to learn those for smaller teams or like quicker transition over smaller LDAs, I can definitely go to squad trainings and teach that from what I've learned from other milsim groups and stuff. So, and this is things that the actual militaries of the world do. So, it not only does it feel cool when you're doing it, but it's also pretty immersive, which is nice. And it's useful. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that and had a little fun. I know it's kind of boring not getting shot at and shooting things, but you guys did pretty well, especially as you guys progress through it more and more. So this next one, though, we're going to call Battle Drill 1, and it's just reacting to contact. Obviously, with reacting to contact, there's the 4 Fs. Find, fire, flank, and finish. It's that simple. You find the contact, you fire at it, and then you have someone flank it, and you finish the job. Before we get started...
No, go ahead. Never mind. Go ahead.
Before we get started, does anyone have any questions about that? Alright, as our new lieutenant says, silence is consent. You had something to say, Rock?
Yeah, I was just going to start the drill, that's all.
Yeah, start the drill. I mean, who do you want to go first, or do you want to do it as a big group? Speed things up, or one by one, then big group?
Yeah, we're going to do it one by one with the big group. So one will be active, and then the 2 will be observing.
Okay.
So, who looks ready for picking? Warrior, you're up. Alright, Warrior on me.
Travis D. Not a set team killer.
Everyone else just, we'll hang out and watch.
Rifles out. Okay, guys, go ahead and line up along this wall here.
Got it.
So, now, we're in contact. You're getting some shots. Let me make sure I have the right grenade selected.
Already is 130.
Okay. You have direct front contact, right?
Yep.
So you're taking shots from there. So, winners, what's the first thing you want to make sure you do?
Tomorrow I need to wake up early
because
so I just got a message from my dad.
Right, so you do your 3 Ds, you'll do your contact reporting, which would be contact, 2:30,
yep. So we want to wake up quite early, like 7 o'clock. So I'm going to
Alright, and then next, you would want to find your cover. Okay, so your hard cover like you're behind right now. It's a concrete fence.
Don't need to make us jealous.
It's going to stop bullets. You're not going to get shot through it. Now, tell me the difference between that hard concrete fence you're standing behind and this nice wooden tree.
Wooden trees
flanked around the tree.
Bullets can pass through the tree?
Yeah.
Yep. So your nice strong wooden concrete, or not wooden, Jesus, nice strong concrete fence qualifies as hardcover. While trees and other smaller objects as such qualify as soft cover. Soft cover is good for short engagements, but any firefight lasting longer than 2 minutes, you're going to want to find hard cover. Just due to the fact that soft cover is destroyable, bullets can pass through it, you can get shot through it, it's just not good. So, obviously, you're taking contact, you're in a nice setup position. Next thing you want to do is you want to start fixing them with fire. So, obviously, winners, since you're on the corner, you would then take a knee, lean out around that corner. Cook, you would stay high, go behind winners, and look out. Now, you two are both fixing them with fire. You guys have a fire zone out in front of you. You guys are cleared to engage anything in front of you. Now, what you want to do next is you want to pass more shooters over.
Yep.
So, Jedi and Smith, follow me. You guys would yell out crossing, You guys are set up to parallel at this position to shoot at and engage any targets you guys can find. Now, all 4 shooters are in hard cover or cover of some kind, and you're dispersing fire as it is. Now, your contacts are there. Obviously, since they're fixed with fire, now you want to flank your target.
Yep.
So now what the major portion of this would be on your NCO to go ahead and divvy out those which need to use the flanking maneuver. So since you have this fire fixed and you're a 6-man team, winners would then say, I want Tim and Smith to flank out around to our right and find a gape in this chain link fence in front of us and set up on the flank of the contacts that are out in front of us.
Yep. You want me to do that?
Yeah, so there's your contact. I want Tim and Smith to go out around to our right and get on the flank.
Alright, Tim Smith, move right through the fence line and get flank on the contact in the field.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang.
Pew pew.
Bang, bang.
Alright, hold up. You're both dead.
Behind hard cover, guys.
Behind hard cover. You guys would want to stay behind hard cover, so Tim, you would cross. Smith, you would orient behind Tim. You guys would move out around.
Tim, go over
So
there.
therefore,
Go
you're
over to where
behind
Smith
hard
is.
cover. Nobody can see exactly where you are, right? Oh shit, did I lose you guys? Did you guys hear me? Where's Tim? There's Tim. Okay, you guys would move to here. You guys would be disengaged, and the contacts would not be able to see you anymore. So from here, you would want to move forward, break this gap.
Tough cover for me. I gotta go take a piss. I'll be behind this tree.
It's a lot of bullets you're pumping out, Winter. It's a good job. Keep the fire up. Do you feel immersed
Cool.
yet?
Well, actually, I think I have 6 if you count my chem lights.
Oh, the guys on Warrior, open up your map and you can follow their movement and see what they're doing.
Taking a piss behind this tree.
Nice.
Great.
So you guys can see they're like,
this is
what,
more in depth
30
than I
meters away
planned it
from
to
the
be.
tree line, getting a flank on them right now.
Pretty
Learning
much.
experience.
Pretty much all you need to know is to set a base of fire and have someone flank. Yeah, it will help. This will help everyone.
You know how Rock gets.
So they go down the concrete fence,
Yes,
and
they
they find
keep
a
the hard
hole.
cover.
Well,
Yeah, they
find
find a
the
hole.
way through.
Yeah.
And then they go into the forest,
this-
flank our contact while we
This will
suppress
be
them.
good for our campaign.
Yes.
So
Don't
or
tell
kill
him I
them.
said that, though.
Yeah,
Try
so
to
kind of
control.
it's like the bread and butter of infantry combat. Alright.
Yeah. Whether we kill them or they kill them, it's just the tactic.
Alright.
As
So
long
you
as them,
see-
they end up dead.
Was what we did, I just took Smith and Tim, like right there.
Yeah.
Did you guys see us?
Yeah, I was telling the guys to look at their maps. You guys were like 20-ish meters from the tree line engaging. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, the way that flank went down is it gave them the perfect side shots straight into them.
Yep.
Now, with flanking, after you fix the enemies with fire, they'll be in
Maybe
cover,
next
so they'll be
time.
harder to actually shoot. With that, that means they will have to either A, stay on you and
See how
engage
well
you
everyone does.
and just completely avoid Tim and Smith, but they won't be able to due to the fact that they're on the flank and they can just shoot into them broadside. Or they have to engage on Smith and Tim, and then that gives you guys freedom to either A, advance into them and displace your enemy, or B, just drop them forthwith.
Yep.
All right, you guys that were watching, do you guys have any questions about that?
Negative.
Okie dokie.
If anyone
Alright.
has questions, now's the time.
Yeah, like now is the time
You got some
I'm walking
questions,
people through it, so
What?
go ahead and break down and I'll get the next squad up.
Yeah, Warrior back into trees.
That's just a bad situation, to be honest. That's just,
Alrighty.
this is bad news. Like, I guess you'd want to fall back and regroup at that point. Would probably be your best point, your best choice.
Jack,
Helmet's
what?
on.
Alright, Jackal. Let's move.
Never mind.
All right. So what's your head count? 4?
4.
Okay. So we're going to do exactly what we did with Warrior, but since you guys have less bodies, you guys won't have as many shooters initially fixing them with fire. So
we
as
don't
before,
carry saws often.
Rune, you
No,
would
we just
hold
attack
at
them
this
pretty
corner and engage any contacts in front of you.
But yes, you are correct. And that's
So
the same thing,
there's your contact. There's where you need to orient. Smith, you would then go behind Rune and set up at the corner of the next fence post. That means that Elliot and Phillips would be the flank team.
the thing
So
is, too-
Rune, you would then call for a flank.
Gotcha. Jackal, I want Elliot and Phillips to go ahead and move to a right, start flanking around.
All right. Then you two will stay behind hard cover.
Bang, bang.
Move out around to your right. Blow the gap in this fence right here.
Bang, bang. Bang. Bang, bang indeed. Roger that. Good work, guys.
Blue, blue. All right, flanking maneuver complete. Go ahead and break down, Jackal. Raider, you're up.
Yes, sir.
Do that. Oh, that.
Travis, behind me.
Yeah, Croft, go ahead and head over with the rest of them at this corner. All right, since you guys have the same amount of troopers, we'll do the same thing we just did with Jackal. Santos, to hold at the corner, engage your enemy.
We got contact. I'm laying down fire.
Travis, you will switch over to that fence post here, and you'll do the same thing Santos is doing.
We got a suppressed red team. You're going to be the flank.
Yep. Bang, bang, bang. Move, move, move. Stay behind hard cover. Bang, 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 bang. Keep moving, keep moving. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah.
Oppressive fire.
Bang, 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 bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
Reloading.
Hey, Summers, make sure you paint me like one of your French ODSTs.
Bang, 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 bang.
Make me look good in the newspapers. You calling me ugly?
Your commanding
Hey.
officer.
Red team's finished the job.
Good work, red team. Go ahead and regroup.
Alright, Raider, go ahead and break it down. School circle up.
Good job, red team. You're heroes.
Big goddamn heroes.
Yep.
Guns on your back. You're scaring the
school
children.
circle up, guys. Alright, so basic contact reporting and flanking, what we've just done, are the basic principles of infantry combat. If you guys can perfect those methods, then obviously there's not a force that's capable of beating us. Misdirection, flanking, those sort of things are what's going to win you every battle and every engagement you're in. That and steady aim, of course, but that's a whole nother thing entirely. Any questions about flanking before we continue on?
Make sure you're yelling.
Yeah, make sure you're yelling.
Right.
Nothing
Also,
from Jackal.
oh, yep.
Go ahead, Mikey.
Oh, he can go. He has a question.
No, he said nothing from Jackal.
Oh,
yep.
Oh, all right. Also, never flank by yourself. If you You might have to sometimes, depending on the size of your squad or team at the time, but try to avoid that at all costs. And if you are going to do something reckless like that, at least communicate it. Communication is key no matter what you're doing, but if you're going to do something reckless, always communicate it, so at least your teammates know, hey, private puck cards running off this way, just so we all know. You know?
Hello?
Not to be racist to privates, no offense.
Most of us are fuck cards.
No. No.
I mean, at least he admits it.
I know that sounds hard. I feel this. Alright. Anyways, Rocky, anything else before we go next body?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna echo that statement. Never do anything alone unless you have to, and when you have to, fucking make sure your squad leader knows what the fuck's going on. So that way, if you get shot mid-flank, then that means that, okay, I sent Cook over here, and I'm winners, so I'm thinking, hey, I haven't heard from Cook for a few minutes. That means I automatically know that he's probably taking shrapnel to the face in the fucking trees over to my right. So I'm going to go search the right and get him back up and get him back capable of firing once the contacts are mitigated. So, yep.
Not like anything.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and just forget the platoon movement portion of this because we're kind of close for space here. So what we're going to do is we're going to move to Battle Drill 2.
Which is?
Now, Battle Drill 2 is breaking through contact, something we all need to learn how to do. Now, what we're going to do is we're just going to do this in platoon format. And I want everybody to get up here.
I'll be back in a minute. Have to go to the bathroom.
Get out of the hard cover and get in between this fence and the soft fence in front of us. So spread out, spread out, spread out, spread out, spread out, spread out. Yep, right like that. Get some shooters, Space it in here. Everybody saddle up right here.
Everyone should go down where you can see the field, this way.
You guys good, or?
Spread it out, guys. Line formation, you crazy guys.
Hey, Croft, bring it this way.
That's not a good idea. I mean, it's good for
Raider, keep it going, make the line longer. Croft, stop.
Line.
Space it out, bitch.
Line.
Huff, stay there.
Alright, this is about as far as I'm going to take it. So,
might as well do this over the radio, Angel. Over.
Oh shit, did my radio get buffed? Angel, I hear you. Yeah.
Jacko, actual copies.
Okay. Alright, so obviously, as you all know, this is a shit place to take contact. Now, why is this a shit place to take contact from?
I ain't got no cover, Lieutenant.
That's right. In case you guys couldn't hear him on that side, this is a shit place to take contact from because we don't have any fucking cover. Any questions about that portion of this?
No, sir!
Okay.
Lieutenant. Hey, someone's on...
Hey, you probably should tell them what they need to do. I mean, return fires, probably, in general.
Now, first, you're taking contact, so what are you guys gonna do? Return fire. Bang, 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 bang. Let me hear you guys start saying bang.
Bang, bang.
Jacko, light these motherfuckers up!
Now, what you guys are gonna do, starting at the front of this column, you're gonna break contact and move to a more advantageous fucking position.
Which means?
Which would be moving in here and going behind this nice concrete fence full of bullet-resistant fucking material.
So in this
let's go
case,
ahead and break contact.
Raider, you're gonna come towards me. To the south, we have a hole in the wall.
So in this situation, for this particular area we're in, whoever is on comms for platoon would call out, which it looks like it's Sergeant Roon in this case, would say, 1 second break. First platoon, northwest side will pop smoke over, and then
Phillips, is your radio on fucking speakers?
And then they would pop smoke down here, probably about 4 smokes for the whole platoon. If you're in your squad, I'd say 2 to 3, for whichever side you do it on. The side that pops smoke is going to retreat, while the others The others return fire still, so everyone down here would still be returning fire. From there, once the other people at Pop Smoke get back to cover, they will return fire if they can. If not, they will just pull security. And then the next 3 or 4 people are going to Pop Smoke and retreat.
Get on the line.
And then vice versa until it's done. Understand, squad leaders?
Jacko, actual copies. Watch that, Elliot.
Raider actual copies.
Alright. Silence of consent. So... I did?
What?
Put it into practice. Contact. Front.
Hey, this area is no good. Raiders gonna pull out. Pop and smoke.
Jacko copies. We'll cover you.
Raider, advance south, back to the wall.
Bang, 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 bang,
bang, bang, bang, bang. I gotta reload. Bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Go, 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 go.
Hey, platoon, we got you covered from the cover. Get moving.
Go, go. Go, go. Move.
Grenade launcher.
Get out of here.
Simulating
bang,
attack.
Bang, bang.
Simulating
bang,
attack.
bang,
Simulating
bang.
attack.
Bang, bang, bang.
Simulating attack.
Bang, bang, bang.
Simulating attack.
Bang, bang, bang. Alright.
Simulating attack.
Move. Cover. Move. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, ready, go.
Fall back.
Jacko, move behind cover.
Green smoke.
Okay. Ceasefire, all units ceasefire.
Ceasefire, boys, ceasefire.
Ceasefire, I'm crossing. Ceasefire.
I wouldn't shoot you.
I don't know who was around the corner, alright?
Sure thing.
Alright, all squad leaders moving back into the gap.
Forming the line in front of the wall.
Alright, boys, form up on me behind the wall.
Sorry about getting separated, boss.
Alright, now squad leaders, that was decent, but one thing you guys need to look forward to doing is using a bit less smoke. I saw 2 or 3 people from each unit throw smoke. At that rate, we're going to use too much smoke in its entirety. You guys need 1 well-placed smoke, maybe 2 well-placed smokes, and it will be able to plume and cover
Just
your
get a little bit
entire
away from
segment
that
of
smoke.
troopers while they move into cover.
Also turn it right. Oh my god.
So let's get everybody on this side of the fence, and let's do it again.
Cover that.
Huff, you're gonna throw the smoke with me. Travis Croft, save your smokes.
We're
Cover.
practicing breaking contact.
It's good because I don't have any right now.
That's how I get on the other side of this wall here.
Yeah, no, I'm...
All warriors.
It's okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good thing I'm not actually a part of Raider then? Question mark.
Well, it's gonna hurt your chances of being part of Raider, that's for damn sure.
Crazy Sturgeon, you.
Alright, hey, we're gonna let you guys fucking shoot actual bullets. So Summers and Sturgeon, make sure you guys
Live fire has been fucking cleared.
You guys get back a little bit. Live fire clear, live fire clear.
Smoke. Engage, call it out.
On red smoke engage. Squad leaders on red smoke engage.
Warrior copies.
3Ds.
Raiders ready to shoot.
Contact bearing 260, red smoke, range 100 meters. Raider, pull out. More red smoke bearing 2 fucking front of us. Shit. 240.
All of them
Ceasefire. Ceasefire. School circle up on the road behind the runway.
Ceasefire?
Just behind the
Dude, I
runway.
got tears.
On me.
Ceasefire, weapons safe.
Mac, is there anything else you wanted to cover for the break of contact?
No, we're good. That was pretty good. I mean, today is a good day to just get the simple aspects of things down, and then probably echo some of this through squad trainings. Because all this can be applied to both sizes of a squad or a platoon, or even smaller.
Yep.
It's about getting the foundation planted for all of us, because this will make us a lot more effective in combat.
Yep, these two things are just the basic start of what we're going to be teaching you guys. Next week is probably going to be skirmishing and pulling, so get ready for that. As it stands now, guys, we're going to actually get into some contact. So what we're going to do is we're going to head back to the hangar. We're going to re-gear, refit, make sure we have all our shit, and then we're going to go kick some insurgent ass. Courtesy of Brown. Squad leaders, go get your shit. Let's go.
Raider, to the hangar, get rearmed. Croft, get fucking smoke grenades, please.
Already planning on it.
Yeah, what's up, Sturgeon? What's our time?
We're 10:27 Eastern.
Alright, so we have about 30 minutes.
Yep. 30 minutes to survive or die.
Run, motherfucker!
Oh boy.
Don't tell Brown I said that, though. Because you know how that will end.
I could always give him the old rock treatment and slow him down.
Yeah, where's Brown?
It's all good.
Sturgeon, what did you need?
Oh no, it's just Lynch with Tim. He keeps using ace animations or whatever. Where he keeps moving or whatever.
Yeah,
so,
Tim.
People are getting distracted by that.
Okay. Alright, let's go get ready to brief.
I mean, just.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, hold on. I'm going to contact Brown.
We should just go to that town we've been using. That should be our FTX town.
He already set up a big thing.
Alright, fine.
Hey, Brown, this is Rock. Where do you have...
We may need to get a corpsman on Sergeant Rune.
Copy. I think I see your markers at Verrazino with point of interest Juno, Gold, Market, and Kosher, correct? Copy that. Understood. Go ahead and brief me, and then I'll brief the guys. Or where do you want to brief at?